much the Boondocks would do if they had episodes in these days?
They could bring it back.
They'll have endless material.
And they could bring it back for sure. I mean, it was always good writing. Yeah, there's a lot of material. It was a lot of material back then too. I mean,
yeah, for sure. But even more now.
Yeah.
Imagine shit. They had the R. Kelly trial then. Imagine what they would be doing with the Diddy trial.
Yeah, they could do the Puffy trial now. Yeah.
See, or they could have did. It's just so much shit.
Both of them won those trials. It's just crazy to think about.
Who? That nigga R. Kelly in jail.
Yeah, for his recent one. Yeah. But the one way back when he beat it.
Yeah. That nigga's definitely been.
Yeah, tried twice. Yeah, convicted once.
Hey, that's all you need is one.
Yeah, that's all you need.
He in there for the long haul now. Man, speaking of like the Diddy stuff, I mean, he was convicted on the prostitution charges or the state line. Prostitution or whatever, but he dodged the RICO. He dodged the most major accounts against him. He dodged the biggest ones. And
when they got 7 on you though, it's like 1 or 2 of them gonna stick. You
right?
know?
Yeah, exactly. You know, he wasn't gonna beat all those charges, but he beat the most. I guess what I wouldn't say most important, but the ones that are gonna get you the most time for sure. So he probably he might dodge jail time. We'll see, but this is over finally. We've learned a lot about.
I didn't know how. I don't have a familiarity with how long trials last.
Yeah.
So like, I never know how long. Like, obviously, I guess it depends on how many witnesses they gotta call. So I don't know if this case had a lot of witnesses, not a lot of witnesses.
He didn't have any witnesses come to stand up for him. Yeah, no, not for him.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing because you probably don't want people up there incriminating themselves or you. Yeah.
You know, when they came out with the verdict, there was people outside cheering for him or whatever, and they was pouring baby oil on each other.
But
real story. Like, this was told on the news.
I wonder how much money Puffy made baby oil. You know, just Johnson and Johnson. I guess
he's criminalized baby oil. You can't even pull it out like no more
criminal,
without
but
being
niggas is
freaked
still
out.
buying it. It's probably running off the shelves.
Bro,
probably
what?
can't keep the shelf stocked with it.
Because now you see just like a bottle of baby oil. You like.
Yeah, why bro got some baby oil?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, what's going on with this baby oil?
Yeah, we talked about it before. Like, baby oil would last you. If my mama had a bottle of baby oil, I'd never seen it empty.
Yeah.
I've never seen an empty bottle of baby oil in my life. So the fact that they were having tubs,
gallons, liters, tons,
the supply was endless.
Lifetime supply of baby oil.
But
oh my god,
man, what do you got? Any overall thoughts of the Diddy trial and what he was convicted on?
It's pretty foul, honestly, but I only followed it for like the first few days, and a lot of the stuff, like his lawyers, they was like, he did do this, like he did do that, like we admit to all this stuff, but that's not what he on trial for, you know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of that with the Puffy trial. I feel like, so maybe they bit off more than they can chew. But at the same time, like I seen like the district in New York where they had the trial out had like a 98% win rate or some shit, 98% conviction rate. And I mean, they obviously pretty sick. They let a big fish go, but I mean, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some, and that's how the cookie crumbles, man. I don't really think Diddy's the greatest guy ever. But I also don't know if they prove without a reasonable doubt that all the stuff they said he did. Right. So, I mean, it
is what it, I mean, at this point, it's like, you know, it is
what it is.
He went to trial. Everything was laid out on the table, and the jury made a decision. Man, I think Charlamagne said it the best. I think Diddy could have avoided a lot of this stuff if he could just openly be gay. You know,
it's the time to do it.
Yeah, right? If he was just openly gay, like I feel like a lot of this shit could have been avoided because he doing a whole bunch of backdoor shit.
Let me tell you, there's a lot of gay people out there that right now like, do not put us in the same category with Diddy. We not on this kind of freaky.
No. But what I'm saying is,
a lot of gay people
what
out
I'm
there.
saying is, if he wanted to do stuff, or maybe he bi, whatever, he wanted to do stuff with dudes, but he had to go about it through his girl, right? You know, like
okay, I see.
You know what I'm saying? He could have just been, if he just wanted to be with a dude, he could have been. You know, like it was.
You wouldn't have to bring her into it.
It was details in there that I was like, yeah, buddy, it's wilding. You know,
and I won't go freak of the week.
I won't go into details. Some of those a little graphic.
Too graphic for me.
Yeah, because anyway, I'm not gonna go there.
Freak of the week.
But yeah, I think just like this is crazy, and it's over with.
It did last a little bit.
But he can't. His like reshaping of his image after this, he's not gonna be able to.
He can get a baby oil sponsorship for sure. I mean, he didn't done a lot for them. So, but that's what I was wondering. I was like, I'm pretty sure he's still getting some kind of money from Ciroc. You know,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure. He's getting residuals from somewhere.
But like his public appearances, like he's not gonna be like everybody always heard about the
can't go to the parties,
the Diddy parties, you know, or like even Cat Williams said, you gotta leave before the devil come. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know. He's always been rumored to have some wild shit going on.
Yeah.
So now that it's brought to light, he can't have no more parties.
No.
He can't go back to, you know.
I mean, I'm sure he could have the parties and I'm sure some people would still show up, but niggas would be looking at you like,
yeah, no artists.
Yeah,
no notable artists. You know, he can't pull up to the ESPYs no more.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, even though you did beat a lot of that shit, your fate, your like
public image,
is tarnished.
You better get the OJ treatment.
Right.
But I mean, OJ made a comeback. You know, like 30 years later, if he survived that long, maybe he can make a comeback.
Yeah, then ended up back in the slam. You know, well, ended up in the slam. I guess he didn't end up back, but for stealing his own memorabilia. You know.
Yeah.
But what I think one of my biggest takeaways is like, you know, some of our most talented people, greatest gifted people are really sickos.
Yeah, they fucked up. Yeah. I don't know if they was fucked up when they was younger though, or if they got that paper and then they became like that.
You know, they say money only makes you more of what you are.
What you are, I have heard that.
Because you know, I guess they were saying like, well, I was feeling like people talk about R. Kelly. That nigga can like read or write, you know. So he really had no
his ass off.
So he ain't really had no chance other than this music.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So he may have been the same dude, but just like not without the money. You know what I'm saying. He don't have the access. So he might have been freaked out messing with these young girls anyways. But now that he R. Kelly, people are allowing their daughters to go over there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Crazy work.
Exactly. So he's some of our greatest people, like Michael Jackson has, slander against his name as well.
Absolutely.
Like, Lil Wayne was addicted to codeine and whatever.
Pimp C, R.I.P.
Yeah, and like The Weeknd had a drug. There's people dealing with shit all the time, and I feel like our most talented people, I don't know if it's a part of their vices that make them great.
Yeah.
Or
the homie John Jones used to do like cocaine before the fights and shit.
Yeah. So I mean, he retired. We talk about John Jones retiring.
Yeah.
Was he running from?
He actually re-entered his name into the testing pool so he could get tests. To make sure he ain't doing the steroids and stuff, like leaving it open for the possibility. But I don't know. I recently seen Daniel Cormier. He said like whenever he fought John Jones, and we watched that at Ma Duke's crib way back when, and he said that he told him at the time Daniel Cormier was 38. He said, you an old dog. I'm gonna beat your ass because you old and I'm not. And now John Jones is 38. Aspinall's pretty young in the prime, and that's what DC was kind of saying. He's saying he was running essentially, but I don't know. If I had to put money on the line, I'm taking John Jones.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of ways he can be Aspinall.
He looked good in his last fight, but he was holding the title hostage though.
Yeah, he needed to give it up. They should have vacated a long time ago. Long time ago.
He needs to give that title up because he was just holding on to it for when was the last time he fought? When was that?
It was a while ago, and then at that point, it had been on hold because it was an interim championship. Yeah, so it was on hold before that.
Because what's his name? Ngannou lost it, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think that John Jones will definitely go down as pound for pound best
For me, yeah, he's the most dangerous man to ever live. Yeah.
I remember I seen in Rampage Jackson. He was on Twitch. He was talking about the fight versus him. He was on the ground crawling.
Yeah.
He was like, I would have kicked him in the face if it was such a pain. I think his name was Aiden. Aiden was like, why couldn't you kill him? He was like, because he's a bitch. So I mean, you know, Rampage had his stint, but John Jones was a tier above everybody else when he was in his prime. I mean, even now, shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's never lost a fight. Yeah, I mean, one because of DQ, but he was gonna beat the guy.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, welcome to another episode of the Workshop. We are back here again. We running a 2-man pause, but because it's just us two. We don't have. There's not two people.
You can never be too sure. You know. Yeah. You just gotta throw it out there just in case.
Yeah, because you never know. Is there? So I seen this actually earlier, and it had me laughing because like, is there a point where we get too old for certain words, like men? Like, because somebody was like, imagine you was introducing somebody, or I was introducing you to somebody, and you was like, hi.
Hello.
Right. Are we too old for like certain terminology?
Things get too old for hi. Yeah, that's a good one. Another one I heard is like calling your dad daddy.
Yeah,
as a grown man. Man, did we talk about that? Maybe.
No, I haven't talked about that.
But yeah, call like when are you too old to call your dad daddy? Like, but I know people in the South, they call their daddy. You know, they whole life.
Yeah, like, I mean, you're not gonna. Do you call your mom mommy? You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a good point. It's the same thing.
Yeah. No, I think when you become conscious of it, like, this shit sound weird. Yeah. You should probably stop calling them daddy. You know, once you grow that consciousness to be like, you know, this. I
never thought about it. Just the other mommy. Yeah, that's like, crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Mom. I don't even say mom. You know, my dukes. Like, but then,
like my Spanish people, Latino people, they be like, mommy. You know, they say. But
that's why they. Yeah.
You know,
and little mamacita.
Yeah. Exactly.
No. But man,
hi is a good one though. Yeah, I haven't said hi in a while unless I'm intentionally being extremely childish. You know? Right. You gotta be intentional.
Yeah. What else is hella like? Not childish, but like it would be weird to say as an adult. Yeah, calling your Johnson, like
Johnson.
Yeah, or like. Calling your dick like your wiener or some shit. Your wee wee.
I say Johnson is pretty decent.
You calling your dick a wee wee? Yeah. Maybe too old for that shit.
Yeah. Or you got a name for it? That's crazy too.
I'm not telling you what to call your meat, man. You just your shit, dog. But calling it a wiener, a weenie. If you say that to a young lady, she's probably gonna think your shit is weak.
His soldiers no bars.
Yeah, but that's another one, man. So I don't know. It was I'm glad. You know what? I am glad about those that during this holiday season, I learned that niggas are I feel like we've gone past the stage where people are scared to eat glizzies.
No, I don't know.
You don't think so?
Niggas been petrified. I'm just saying, me personally, I don't give a fuck. I told niggas this a long time on this platform. Yeah. You not gonna scare me off of eating the glizzies. Call me whatever you want. Quick Trip, and they fucked it up. You know, Quick Trip used to have a deal on the glizzies. Don't got it no more, but I'm still going there and get them because I've been eating glizzies all my life. I'm not gonna stop.
When they got them buns right,
bro. Get the buns right, and I used to just do ketchup. I do ketchup with the mustard now. Yeah. So yeah.
But I feel like I've seen a lot of glizzies on niggas' plates during this holiday weekend.
Niggas love them, but everybody. It's the niggas with the camera. Everybody.
You're not gonna scare me away from now. The double barrel joints as well. Yeah. Don't double barrel your glizzy, your glick. You know what I'm saying? Don't double barrel the glick. You know, but
the double barrel is crazy. Yeah. Now you're drawing attention to yourself.
Yeah. But I see. You know, men for the first time in a while willingly grabbing the the glissies.
They coming back out? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I guess that sounds bad. Coming back out. Because I've been out here.
Yeah. He said my mouth was past you.
Okay.
Man, what's going on? What's new with you, bro?
Man, not a goddamn thing. Out here hanging and slanging.
No,
I'm not slanging.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That was crazy. Slanging would be crazy. Slanging sounds like you got something that's get you 20 to 25.
Yeah.
You know?
One way or another.
Yeah.
You know, either income or you in. Anyways, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, getting used to the weather, man. It's getting hot out here. My electric bill been up high as a motherfucker because I got that AC churning. But it is what it is. You know, I gotta have it. I gotta be comfortable.
Yeah, it's definitely been hot than a bitch. It's definitely been hot. Like walking out and being like, man, I gotta prepare. I walked out for church in jeans. I said, "Oh,
you was at church?
Yeah, I went to church Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Needed it. Oh boy, life been giving out uppercuts around this motherfucker for sure.
Man, I had to make us pass by church. I ain't mad at it. Congratulations.
I was.
It feel good?
Yeah, it was cool. Like, I mean, I would. Yeah, I don't think like when the word ain't hitting like you feel like your shit. The music was good. The word ain't hit like it's supposed to.
The music is typically good at a black church.
Yeah. So, would you let's say a shorty you was talking to went to like I mean, you're Catholic, so. But like went to a church that she wasn't. You went and you was like, I'm not really a fan of this church. Like it wasn't a specific reason or something like that. But like you went and you was like, this isn't like an experience that I like. Would you?
Man, I'm gonna say this, and I am Catholic, so one thing we don't do is a lot of the hooting and the hollering. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not gonna get too far into that, but. One experience at a church that absolutely killed me. Went to St. Mark. I was in Capoli once upon a time, and we had a ceremony for some new guys to come and join Capoli. We went to church to celebrate. Awesome thing, right? Nice service. St. Mark up the tree. A lot of niggas go to St. Mark, so a lot of niggas gonna know what I'm talking about. I have never, ever, ever, ever been into a church where they have flat screens in, where we at.
Back then.
Have flat screens, one in the middle, one on the left and the right. I've never seen a church have flat screens where it projects a message on, usually I'm listening for the word of God, not looking for it. Mm-hmm. But here we are. Halfway through the service, they stop the service and they put on these screens and they ask people to give tithes. I have never, ever, ever experienced that in my life. Typically, niggas just pass the collection plate around. Yeah. And if you want to put some shit in there, you have the choice to put some shit in there if you want to. Never have I ever seen an advertisement for niggas to give tithes while we was in service. Never have I ever, but I mean, St. Mark, I'm not saying nothing. Y'all got a nice church, big, beautiful church. I know y'all do a lot of fundraisers. Yeah. A lot of niggas go there. A lot of niggas that make good money go there. I'm not trying to say nothing, but I'm just saying I've never seen it before.
They was ahead of the game because a lot of churches do that now.
Nah, a lot of churches do that now. That's right.
Because
they
have like do the online pay. You can do like the cash app. Whatever.
Oh, they got a cash app. Holy shit.
Church need that bread. They got to keep them walls together.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. Yeah. I just hope the money's getting spent in the right ways. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But man, I don't know. I feel like I think that's an important quality for me is like a woman is a woman of God, or like has some type of relationship with God or wants to grow that. I don't know if I could be with someone that was like, nah, I'm never going to church. Yeah. I don't believe.
No, that's the thing that gets me. Would give me like, if, I understand like some people don't want to go to church. Maybe they, the 2 times a year kind of people. Yeah. But not believing is crazy. Yeah. That's a no go for me. Atheists are absolutely a no go for me.
But what if they had like another religion? Like, what if they was like Buddhist or like, let's say Muslim, or they believed in a God, just not the same God as you?
Damn, I don't know. That'd probably be tough. That'd probably be tough because then if you have kids, like
what do we pass along to our kids?
Yeah.
You know, I feel like there's some things that need to be in line. You know, I don't know, because like, what if we're in an argument or something like that, or something's going on, and I'm like, just give it to God. You know, say a little scripture or something. She's like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Damn.
My bad.
Excuse me.
I was just consulting the Lord.
Yeah, something I would do. When times is bad, that's what I pray, go to church, try to get closer to that word. But
yeah, do something.
But yeah, so I just feel like for me, it's something that's like something that I would, because I want to, I want to grow my relationship with God and like get in the book more. So are you gonna be able to support me in that? It wouldn't have to be nothing crazy. Like if you're not a church goer, if that's not your thing, do you believe? Do you want it to be a little bit stronger?
Yeah.
So you always want somebody to help you in certain aspects. So that's something for me. I don't know. But if I went to a church with a woman and I didn't like it, I probably wouldn't go back.
I don't know. That'd be interesting because like I pretty much I go to Catholic church. A lot of time the Catholic church we be in there like for an hour too. Yeah. A lot of y'all Methodists and y'all Baptists don't know when to. Y'all don't know when to say go home. It's time to go.
That would be boring me. It just be so long sometimes. It's like, bro, we gotta wrap this up.
Yeah, the word of God. These niggas back in the day, man. I mean, they had to meet at this little field for like 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. It never was this 2 hours worth of meeting back in the day. So, I mean, I understand. I'm not trying to say nothing. Niggas are trying to get on you for anything nowadays, but niggas know what I'm saying. Let's wrap it up, like folks.
For sure. Well, I mean, you lose me after a while. I don't have the, us. I feel like our age group, demographic, and below don't have the attention span as we once did.
Yeah, I'm not gonna catch the Holy Ghost.
Yeah, and we're not. But we're just not going. You're not going to hold our attention for 2 hours.
Yeah,
like you're not going to. So if your approach is to get the young adults involved in the church, get them back into churches, you're gonna have to shorten this message. Not even the message, shorten something up.
Yeah. This
has to be put the announcements on something else.
Maybe cut the Tide videos.
Yeah. Something. So I feel like my attention span ain't that long to be sitting there for 2. I'm gonna start scrolling on my phone after an hour and a half, after an hour, 15 hour and a half. It's just, especially football. It's football season.
Yeah.
It's just how it's gonna be. I'm not even gonna sit here and act like it's not. It could be any different.
Yeah. The Chiefs. They be trying to get in there to watch the Chiefs. They be making comments about it. So I know they be trying to get out.
Man. So this is the time of this episode. We do it every episode. I think people are looking to this now. It's something that we got to get off our chest. This is a staple of the Workshop Podcast. We always, if you got something that's been wearing on you, it's time to bring it to the forefront. You got anything this week?
I'll be honest with you. I've had a great fucking week.
Yeah.
Like my end of last week, was a little rough. It was a little busy at work, but the weekend was awesome. I mean, I started this week off on the right side of the fucking bed. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was going to have a good week. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe when you feel like it, you tell yourself you're going to have a good week, you'll have one. Yeah. That's not true, but sometimes it feels like it's true. Yeah, you
got to believe it.
Yeah, you got to believe it. And I've been believing it this week. And you know what? I'll go a step further. NCAA football just came out. We got cover athlete Jeremiah Smith. I've never been happier to be a Buckeye. I am extremely fucking jealous of this hat you got on. If maybe, get a zoom in on the hat. This is a nice fucking hat. I'm in a great mood. The football season is about to be, come around the fucking corner. So I've been mad. I've been fucking angry, but God did me right this week.
God got you this week. Yeah, man. I don't know if I got anything specific to get off my chest, but I just seen like something that things don't really motivate me on the Instagram, on social media, but like maybe it was like, okay, this hit home for a second because Mark Jackson, after Mike Brown got hired as the Knicks coach, he made a statement that was like,
he's the coach for the Knicks.
Mike Brown is.
Really?
Yeah, he got hired. And Mark Jackson just was like walking. He was made he made a statement like, man, you're overqualified for whatever is calling for your life. Like, you are more than capable, more than ready for this position. So stay ready so you don't got to get ready. Like, if you miss an opportunity or you lose an opportunity, it just wasn't meant for you because it wasn't in God's plan, you know? So that kind of hit home for me this week. So, hey, man, keep believing in yourself and keep going. Sometimes we pass along a lot of funny or not negative, but I would say funny real life situations. But this is real life too. You know, we need some positivity around here. There's a lot of negativity going on.
There's plenty of negativity
to go around. But man, you overqualified for whatever you're going for. And it's not gonna happen unless you do. Like, I feel like I'm in a position like now, like in Wichita, that it's either we kind of got to shape this place into what we want it to look like, or like I gotta make something else shake, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, we always say we want more this, or we will need to do that, or like we're missing this or that. And we're at the point in our lives was like, why can't we do it? You know? Like, why come the homies, the people, we can't come together and shit? If niggas want to throw something, why come we just can't do it? If people want to have like do this or that, why come, what is stopping us from doing it? You know? So I think that we in a point to where I need to get to a point to where it's like action now. I have a lot of ideas. Everything sounds great. Like, I but it's at a point to where it's like, okay, it has to click, it has to turn over and come into fruition, because if I don't, it's gonna be like, damn, I should have did this when I was younger, or when I had the opportunity, when shit was hot, when people thought we had motion, you know, we didn't do it.
I was recently actually playing Xbox with a youngster that I don't know and will probably never see this 14-year-old kid that's a football player on one of our friends' little league teams. I'm sure you know the one. But you know, he was kind of saying like, you know, this kid had missed, you know, some practices, you know, going, you know, for the summer, you know, which is, in a way, it's not that big a deal, but in a lot of ways it is a big deal. And I was kind of explaining to him, because it's Wednesday night, obviously summertime, these kids are out of school, it's a fucking 12 a.m., you know. I'm like, you sitting on here, you know, playing with some grown men, like, everybody in here would tell you, like, man, you should probably go to those fucking practices, dog. Yeah. Because when you sitting at home and you ain't doing shit on a Wednesday night, and you thinking like, man, maybe I could have put some more time into this or put some more time into that. I'm not saying I got any regrets or I'm salty about how things turned out, but I'm saying like there's always shit that we would have wanted to go back and change or do differently. And if you take it from anybody, I'm not nobody to you. And what I'm saying probably gonna go one ear and out the other, but it's the truth, you know. You should take, you know, anything that you love seriously, especially when you're younger. And I mean, shit, I ain't old now. Yeah. I don't feel old.
No, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, motivation. You gotta stay motivated. Gotta have a plan. Gotta execute it.
And that until they're in that position, you know, they'll never understand until they're our age. Like and I feel like some kids, you know, I talked about this before. Like, I wasn't the hardest worker. I just thought, I mean, I would never miss a practice, like nothing like that. But like when it came to when I had was I pushing myself as hard as I could have in sports? Probably not. I was just relying on the talent, you know. Yeah. And the saying is true. Talent can only take you so far. Yeah. There's a lot of people that's been number one overall picks that aren't in the NBA anymore, that aren't in the NFL anymore, that didn't succeed. So, you know, when people ask you like what you want to, like, ask me what I want to do, like, it's like, yeah, I would love to do this, but am I putting in enough time, energy, and effort towards this whatever the goal is, right? Yeah. And I would say no. Like, whatever, like, if I feel like right now am I putting my full on energy into one specific thing to be the best at it, I would say no. If time is divided by too many things for it to be, you know, to put in that, was it 10,000 hours they say that you need to be an expert
to master
something. So, but it has to. Someday, if you want that, it's gonna have to click. The you know, the engine gonna have to turn over. It's enough like clicking, click, and then turning off. You know, you're gonna have to hit that switch eventually. And what is going to be the maybe the instance of your life, the situation you in that's gonna get you there.
The fork in the road.
Right. Because, like, do you have, like, a kid now? It's like, okay, I'm trying to hit my grind now. Are you, like, lose your job? It's like, okay, I need to get on my shit now. Like, what? It's always, I feel like it's always something. Yeah. Some people are just naturally got that type of work ethic, and then some people got to get pushed, or some people just stay where they at and they fine with it, and that's cool too. Like, and ain't nobody pushing nothing on you that you don't want to do, you know. But a lot of people come to you about like what they want to do, how they want to do it, but they not doing it.
Yeah, everybody wants more, but nobody wants to do the work to get more, you know. And I mean, I'm the same way in a lot of things too. We could always be better, but I mean, that's what it comes down to. Yeah. How bad do you really want it?
Right, exactly.
Do you really want it bad enough to sacrifice, to put in work, to put in time for it,
right.
to save some Netflix hours, to save some hours at the gym,
yeah,
save some hours away from your kids, maybe from your wife, for some screen time.
Yeah.
Are you willing to sacrifice that shit? I mean, that's the answer to the question.
Yeah.
And the people that are, I mean, they become great things, you know. That's just the truth.
Yeah. And then a lot of people put that like a lot of these kids, their favorite player be Kobe, like maybe not Kobe Bryant, but you know, now Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson or whoever their favorite player is, they will never say that these players are lazy.
No.
If you like, you're a LeBron James fan, I don't understand how, you know, you say your favorite player is this or that. You know, you emulate your game off them. Mm-hmm. Like you wear these shoes like them, you do this like them, but you don't work like them.
Yeah.
You know, you don't show up like they do. You don't stay out of trouble like they do. So are they?
Well, you don't see that stuff in the media. You know, that stuff is not cool. Hard work is not cool. Getting buckets is cool. Right. Scoring touchdowns or being successful in whatever you're doing is cool.
Yeah.
But the behind the scenes work is not cool.
Yeah.
You know,
like
that's just the reality.
And we talked about the sportsmanship shit. Like they like to see the
sportsmanship
head top
is not cool.
Yeah. Like,
handing the ball to the referee is not cool.
Right.
It doesn't get you anything.
Yeah.
Except that's a good kid.
Right.
Which you don't care for.
Right. Not at that age. You know, but that's the best compliment.
You want to hear a nigga say you cold.
Right. But that's the best compliment you get though. Is that you're a good. I
feel like that's that's it don't get better.
Especially as a parent, like, you know, if he was a parent, like, oh yeah, you got a good kid. Like, that's a good kid. He got a good head on his shoulder. But
some of the parents, they don't want to hear that either. They want to hear you say, man, your kid going to the NFL or your kid gonna be something in life.
Yeah.
You know?
Something wrong with revolving around sports. Not they gonna be a good person,
but even with anything, it's some parents, you know, and they don't be black, and they kid play the violin. They kid play the piano.
Yeah,
they kid is good with math. They good with numbers, and then they go, you know, that kind of parent.
Yeah,
you see it in sports because sports are cooler than math problems and playing the piano.
Yeah, and then they be like doing it like, you know, like dance moms. It's a whole lot of different situations. Yeah, it's a whole lot of different situations.
Whatever your field is.
Yeah, facts. So I don't know. That was our sermon, I guess.
We always go back to sports shit, but
that's what we grew up on. But I mean, we relate this to a lot of shit. Like we talked about
sports is a microcosm of life. Right, is that what they say?
Exactly. So I mean, but podcasting, you want a streamer, you know, Twitch, whatever you want to do, like you gotta stream when you ain't got nobody watching. You're not gonna start off with 100 viewers. Nope. You're not gonna start off with, you know, your TikTok not gonna start off with, you know, 50,000 followers. Mm-hmm. So if you want to do it, it's gonna be cringy. People from like, and I always tell people like that want to start like doing content or start posting or start doing shit like that. You gotta stop posting for the people that know you. Because the people that know you is going to think it's goofy. The people that know you is going to think it's cringe. Like a lot of people are going to like hate on you. Not even like outwardly. Like they not going to be like, but they may be in the group chat like, man, you see this nigga posting this TikTok dance again, or you doing a TikTok skit, and they gonna be like, yeah, this shit is corny, or like that shit is not funny. But the audience that you're trying to reach is gonna be so much bigger than the people that's in your city or in your friend group. So you got to get over that first initial like, this shit about to be cringy.
Yeah, I would say like if you doing stuff like, obviously like one day niggas would hope to make something, you know, something that we could do full time, you know, but I love just to do this in general. Like this isn't like something that's like when I do something, I do it because I like it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the most important thing. If you're doing something that you like, you're doing something that you enjoy, you'll never work for it. You know? It's just something that you like doing. And as long as you stand by that, you're doing shit that you like, you want to do, then I support you, whether one person supports you or two people support you. Right. And the second person, whoever that is, because I'm the first.
Right.
So...
do your thing. Like I'm gonna definitely, if I like it, I'm gonna give you a share, repost, all that good shit.
I support anybody doing the stuff that they like and the stuff that they fuck with.
Yeah, I try to show love where I can. All right. Carnival Cruise. You ever been on a cruise?
I have been on Carnival Cruise.
They're making a lot of rule changes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're making a lot of
niggas acting a fool.
They saying that there's black fatigue in Carnival Cruise.
I will say niggas do love Carnival.
Yeah.
Of all the cruises there are. Caribbean. I don't know the other ones.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
I only know Carnival.
I'm trying to look up I'm trying to look up the changes. There we go. New rules.
They didn't niggified the rules.
But for one that they're so it says there's a news outlet that said they did not ban rap music. But let me see this list of new rules real quick because I had to pull it up.
We will no longer be carrying Hennessy or any other type of cognac on Carnival Cruise.
But they did ban them fans. Yeah,
I'm dead.
You know what it is? Where them fans at? They ain't got it no more.
Okay,
but let me see. But I don't know if. Would you still have you been on? What was your experience on a cruise? Was you annoyed by some of the antics and stuff that was going on?
I was no. I guess I don't really know. I went to it was like a family cruise. So it was a lot of moms. It was a lot of dads with their kids. It was a lot of kids running around. Wasn't a whole lot of time to get extra faded because you got these kids running around. You want them to be safe and shit. So I don't know if I got the experience that you might get on like a singles cruise or maybe a couples cruise or maybe just one of those cruises where it's got an age restriction or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I would say overall I enjoyed it until about the third day where
just too much after that. Oh, go ahead.
The fucking ship started.
Oh,
you know, and I just got extremely sick. I don't got the stomach for the ocean water, so. I don't know if I'd ever like it. It'd have to be like, I need them niggas to build like a strong boat. I don't know. I need the quality of the boat to go up to withstand the waves.
Yeah, but. I had a lot of I wouldn't say turbulence, but the boat was rocky.
Yeah,
when I was I never really got super seasick, but like we was in a comedy club like swaying back and forth. I'm like, oh, this shit not even funny no more, But Carnival Cruise, like teen curfew, guests under 18 must follow a 1 a.m. curfew in public areas unless you're with an adult 21 and plus. Age policy: solo cruisers must be 21 or sail with someone 25. So you have to be with, if you're 18, you have to be with somebody 25 and up. 18 to 20, you have to be with someone 25 and up. The fans are banned in like nightclubs and indoor dance floors. So they can be on the deck, but they can't be on the dance floor.
Okay.
The pool, if you leave your chair for 40 minutes unattended, their crew may clear your belongings. So if you leave your pool chair, deck chair for 40 minutes, then they can move your shit for somebody else, basically.
Okay. And niggas was tripping off that. I can imagine why that'd be a problem.
Right, exactly. And then disruptive guests can be removed with no refund and fined up to $500.
Damn. I would imagine it would be incredibly inconvenient to remove somebody, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They have like the jail and they have like a little.
They got a brig.
Yeah, they got a little. But like, I mean, when I went on my cruise, the teens was the most annoying part.
Really?
Yeah, like they'd be running around, like
wilding out.
Yeah, there was like a couple fights.
Oh,
like but not that from what I seen. Right, I just like people was telling me on the deck, like there was like one fight in the club last night.
The teenage club.
No, there was these are adults.
Oh, okay.
some shorty was fighting. I don't know, but she ended up getting taken to the brig for the remainder of the night for sure. But somebody said it's banned in hip hop. I hope they don't. Like, I feel like a lot of shit. That cruise had a lot of black people on it when I went. So if you are targeting out, if you weeding out your black community, then you are weeding out a lot of your customers.
Yeah, they're gonna lose a lot of money. You always gotta be mindful of that. You know, your bottom line.
Yeah.
A lot of black people travel on Carnival Cruise, and Carnival, I mean, for the most part, is a pretty nice cruise.
I feel like like, it's like Wendy's taking away the 4 for 4 at this point.
Yeah.
Or it's like, Carnival is known as the party cruise. You go on Carnival. I don't think people go on Carnival for the chillest vibes. People go on Carnival to turn up a little bit. Mm-hmm. From what I know,
niggas get the drink package.
Right, exactly. You get 15 drinks in a day.
You get 15 drinks in a day. Y'all want niggas not to, act a fool. Maybe y'all should do something about that. Maybe not serve so much reposado. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas get that. And I thought for sure one of the rules you was gonna name off had to do with how much alcohol they were serving.
I mean, that's they're gonna pay for that. I mean,
Yeah, that's a part of the problem though. You get a bunch of niggas, now the kids. I mean,
what you gonna do?
Where's the fuking parents, man? Like, that's what you gotta blame.
Yeah, you letting them run around.
Yeah,
all weekend.
But they faded.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like people get on a cruise and like their kids just run wild. Which, I mean,
niggas let their kids run wild everywhere. You can go to fucking Walmart right now. It's gonna be a little nigga in there running wild.
Oh man, going to the park.
Go to the park.
Pushing somebody on the slide. Shit, they go to camp and let them run. I mean,
but
we be with them, but shit, I can tell they run wild at home.
Yeah, that shit ain't exclusive to this y'all Carnival. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying?
It's kids.
It's kids. End of the day. Yeah, they kids. They don't know no fucking better.
Yeah. Okay, so there's another story. I have a lot, like a couple stories that are kind of wild that I've seen like headlines about. A lunch lady paid a kid $2 to beat up another kid that called her a bitch.
She said for a dub he walked inside that club.
And she got fired.
God. She got fired for it?
Yeah.
That's crazy. $2?
Yep.
She got that done for cheap. She got a deal on that.
Packed up
got it packed up for $2. And the little homie went and whooped him. What happened to the homie that whooped him? He got suspended, probably.
I'm sure. I didn't read all the way into it. It was like $2. I just had a screenshot of it, but it was a video like it was like a TikTok of the news story. Yeah. So it's an actual story.
I wonder how they got to $2. Like he was probably like, man, I'll do it for $5, and then she talked him down to $2. Yeah. He ain't never had to negotiate before. And she like, let's do it for $2. He
probably already put hands and feet on people throughout. He probably already one of those kids. Because how do you go to a specific kid and like, I'm giving you $2 to whoop on this kid? She
probably overpaid. She could have just gave him extra milk and it would have been good.
Yeah. Oh, I've been waiting on this.
Yeah, I've been waiting to face somebody. Waiting to max a nigga out.
Yeah. But that is crazy. Paying a kid to, I mean, I don't know.
And he went and did it.
These kids do be getting disrespectful.
Yeah, he was calling her a B. Yeah.
At work?
Yeah.
Like, I'm serving you lunch. You could have just been in his food.
That'll get you fired too, though. You might as well get him whooped if you get fired.
Make it worth it.
Yeah,
and he only lost $2, I guess.
Yeah, your job, but I mean, you could get another job. Yeah. I mean, let's be for real. Yeah, you could get another job.
Maybe not in that school district.
Nah, I mean, she didn't whoop the kid. I mean, if she go in there, she tell him like, just tell the truth. Like, he called me out my name, hella disrespectful. It was an aggressive kid. I took advantage of. I'm sorry. I paid him $2. He went.
It was a poor decision by me.
Yeah,
I learned from it.
But I didn't put my hands on a kid.
Yeah. I've learned and I've grown from this situation. Yeah. I guess that's all. All you really can do is learn and grow from it, right?
I don't know if you can grow from that one. She probably feel like she was in the right. I don't know if she got any growth.
Not. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
So that's one storyline I've seen. Another storyline I've seen. Balls Out Bowling is back, where nudity is required. Pittsburgh area naturalists are hosting another Balls Out Bowling event where you can bowl in the nude.
Were they bowling outside?
No, they bowling at a bowling alley in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Saturday, July 12th.
It's gonna be
if you're trying to pull up.
No. I'm not going nowhere where there's other males naked. I'm not going nowhere.
For $30, you can bowl for 4 hours.
30?
Bowl for 4 hours unlimited in shooting.
What they think they what make it $30?
You get 4 hours unlimited bowling in shoe rental.
How much is 4 hours unlimited bowling normally?
It's probably about it's probably more than that actually. I don't know.
For real? God damn.
But nudity is required with the exception of women that can wear bottoms.
Women can wear bottoms, but men can't wear bottoms?
Right, everybody else has to be butt naked.
I mean, well, I'm not going. Well,
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, I wasn't going anyway.
Balls out bowling.
So you really want the niggas to pull up with...
It's just nudity is required.
But not by the women. They can have bottoms on.
Right, but they can have their breasts out.
Oh, okay. But I mean, if we all naked, we all gotta be naked, no? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm looking too far into it.
I don't know. It sounds like you want to go.
Well, it's balls out bowling. I mean, that just sounds like it's gonna be a lot of men there with their balls out.
Yeah,
I would prefer not to be there.
I feel like in these type of situations, it's like definitely a lot more men.
Yeah,
that's going to show up to that.
And then you say the women don't gotta wear; they can wear bottoms.
Imagine just pulling up in public butt ass naked.
Yeah. You drove there naked. You sat on your car seat.
You walking up ass naked, and what you got to stay hard the whole time. Because what if you a grower not a shower? You gonna have to work with your shit just a little bit so you can be presentable. That's the shit I'm worried about.
Just walking around on a steel the whole time. Lord,
you can't walk around on gummy the whole time. Not be trying to impress nobody.
I thought we was here to bowl.
Man, my balls is out. I'm trying to. You gonna go with your haircut? You gonna go with your meat out? You might as well make it a pro. You know. I'm just saying. For me personally,
you make a good point. I mean, it would if they had like. What's the women to men ratio? Is it 30 women and like 10 men? Maybe I could do it.
Yeah.
But then, I still got to get that side eye, and I might, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even feel comfortable like the locker rooms. Like niggas is butt ass naked walking around.
Niggas be butt naked in the locker room is crazy.
Yeah, like the old heads. Yeah, they be butt booty naked.
But that's how they used to get down. Wasn't no like little things to like little draw over or whatever it is, curtain.
There is no reason you should be in any situation should be butt ass naked in public. I'm sorry.
No.
There's no reason you should be butt naked in public.
Yeah, unless you just got like kidnapped by the mafia or something.
Unless you got some shit like this.
But even then, like, do you drive? Like, you go out of your house.
You go into the bathroom.
Like, you live in an apartment complex. You walk down naked. You sit your bare ass on the car chair or the car seat. Like, that's crazy. Damn. Yeah, I have to at least do the rope until I got in there. Something.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm not showing up. I'm not even good at bowling like that. So
I'm not much of a bowler either.
Yeah.
But if they did like a 3-to-1 ratio, women and men,
you would think about it.
I'd think about it hard. It wouldn't be an easy decision either.
Yeah. I don't know. Them 10 niggas might not be there for the women.
Hopefully they there for bowling. For bowling.
They worried about the wrong boss.
Good Lord. Yeah, I mean that's very viable.
Yeah. So, hey man, look. Bowling alleys, AB. Just be careful. July 12th, if you're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, let me know how. If you watching this pod somehow, some way. Let us know how that went.
Probably ain't gonna be no pictures from it.
Yeah, let us know. No, they definitely. I seen it. Well, actually, this is funny because I seen a party flyer that was like, "Leave your phones at home," or phones will be confiscated or some shit like that. Nigga, ain't nobody pulling up to no party if you gotta put your phone up.
Yeah,
bro, what in the Diddy is going on?
Yeah, what you trying to hide from the world?
All right, another one, last like the story I seen, man. It's barber subscriptions. Would you pay for a barber subscription? Would you pay a subscription to your barber?
That's a good one.
You pay $500 for not $500. Ooh shit. $150 for a month, but you get four haircuts for $150 throughout the month.
Oh yeah, that might be worth it. 4 for $150, so less than $50 a cut.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be worth it. Absolutely, I consider that for sure.
So you would consider paying $150 a month for 4 haircuts? You would go. I mean, would you use all 4?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, right. You know, some people
find a way.
Some people. So, having a body sometimes saves you a lot of money. Man, I feel like, speaking of, like, if you at that stage to where your shit, you hanging on for dear life with your, with the scalp, I feel like the body looks better than you trying to, like, your hairline, like, your shit gone up here.
Yeah.
I feel it's hard to let go though.
My dad, to this day, he calls it the landing strip. He got that,
Like, it was hard for me to let go. It was hard for me to accept the body.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's like one of those things where you can't change, like, there's nothing you can do. I mean, there's something you could do. You can go to Turkey, you can get, but like naturally, it's like sometimes it's just your genetics. My daddy bald as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like one of those things that I kind of already knew. I knew this was, my reckoning. So, barbers was just like, I pushed it the longest as far as I could. But then when, like, my last birthday, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and rock the body.
Yeah.
But it ain't changed shit.
Yeah.
Look, fellas, if your shorty gonna fuck with you, she gonna like you anyways, bro. It don't really, like, the body ain't stopped no motion.
Yeah.
I tell you that much.
Some women prefer the baldy, just like some women they like the dreads. Some women they like a shorter cut. Some women prefer the baldy.
Right, but like even like the preferences is like we talked about before, people have these preferences, but for the right person, for the right dude, like, some of that shit could go out the window.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but it's a subscription to the barber. It may be good for somebody like, that's waved up, got the, that's going all the time anyways.
Yeah, for $150, they absolutely had me.
Right.
They absolutely had me.
Was the number. That's probably divided up to what, like 40 something,
50, yeah,
maybe like 40 something.
I'm not gonna try to do the quick math right now.
No,
it's less than. It's under 50.
Yeah, 4 times 4 is 16, right?
Yeah,
and then 40 you add to 0, so 160 would be. So yeah, it's close. Like around $35-$40 a cut,
which is a steal. Which is honestly a steal. I remember back in the day, I used to go to Twice as Nice, and niggas would make the joke, it's twice the price. It was $20.
But people was going to OGs for the 10 spot.
Yeah, or 5. Yeah, which is crazy. Like, just to think niggas was complaining about the dub.
You ain't gonna play him out here for $5.
Yeah. And I used to get crispy. Shout out to Twice as Nice. A lot of good barbers in there. Used to get crispy in that motherfucker for a hot dub. That's it.
Hey, but like I know, like, parents, like, bro, breaking pockets to get their kids a haircut. You know what I'm saying? Like, to take your whole, like, to take, let's say, 3 boys to get your haircut now, it's definitely like a tap.
What, is it more expensive over the course of a year? All of the haircuts a man would have to get, or a young kid, or is it more to get your girl's hair done, or for a girl to get her hair done, or for them to get your daughter's hair done, or a little girl's hair done, whatever it is? What's more over the course of a year?
Are we talking about so we gotta break it. I feel like we gotta break it up into, like, if like we're doing it for the kids, girls, you can probably.
We're just doing girls versus boys, but I don't know if it's different, because obviously men are gonna get their haircut more often than a little kid will get their haircut.
But then it's like, for a young girl, you can probably find somebody in your family that can braid some hair, or do something to your daughter hair or something like that. How much do it
cost to braid?
I don't know.
I mean, I imagine it's not cheap. I imagine it's not like a haircut. Right. They got to actually go through it.
It's probably more. It's more and more.
Yeah.
But it's more often. Okay, let's say you was paying for it. Let's say, I feel like the maintenance on a woman is way more than the maintenance on a man. Because if we're just talking about hair, though.
Let's not go into all the other. So
I think men probably pay more.
Pay more over the course of a year?
Yeah, because women probably pay let's say $400 for a wig that they can put on, take off, put on, take off.
I don't know. How much do bundles cost? I know they ain't cheap.
Yeah, but let's say $400.
Okay.
For like a week.
Which I think might be like on a very very safe
side. Okay. Let's say upward.
It might be $400 just for the hair.
Right.
To get it put in, it's another.
Right, but they can reuse this shit.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, they can reuse wig. Yeah, they be reusing wigs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, let's say they get braids though. Braids gonna hit you for the pocket, but they can hold on to it for probably a month, 2 months. Like the like, you know, they put the hair in the braids
until they be smacking the shit out of their fucking head every.
Barbers are hitting what, $50 maybe.
Yeah.
For a cut.
Absolutely.
And you going what, twice a week? That's $100 a month. So
twice a week. Holy shit.
Twice a month.
Twice a month.
And you paying what? So every month you paying what? That's what,
$100.
$1,200 for a year.
Yeah. So let's just say like it could be $1,200 one time. I feel like for a young lady. No?
Yeah, you're right. Girls probably pay more.
Yeah,
you break it down like
but,
that.
But I don't know. So, but that's the number you. I guess it's more so depending on who they go to. You know,
right.
The number for you know about, let's say $50 a haircut. That's a pretty decent number.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, some would say that's high. Some would say that's low.
Yeah.
But the number on women's hair, I feel like fluctuates like pretty heavily.
Yeah,
like,
depending on, because it depends on what they get, what they get done, and you know who they going to for sure. Like,
but I feel like on just an easy like everyday, like they at least paying like $500 to $600. I feel like that's just for the bare minimum.
But like,
shit.
let's say you mess with a shorty that got like curly hair or something. She's spending definitely a bag on like like, you know, the products.
Oh yeah, you
know,
make a good point.
When
you add
products
the shit you gotta put into it. Oh yeah, I mean the number could be insane.
Are you taking that over for your shorty? Like if she get her hair done regularly, are you taking that over for her?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do a pretty good job of taking care of my hair too. You know, it may not seem like it. I always keep it wild, you know, untamed, but my shit is always washed.
Yeah, my
shit is always moisturized. You know, it may be untamed, but if I put a comb through my shit and get it all out, you know, my shit will be like, you know. So I understand the hair care stuff.
Yeah.
So
you're not paying for it, is what you're saying?
No, I mean, I would have the stuff too. I'm not gonna say I would pay for it.
Like to get her hair done.
Oh, to get her hair done?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not all the time, but like, yeah.
Every now and then,
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. I'm more like, I'll pay for your nails or your feet. I'm not paying. I probably wouldn't pay for you to get your hair done to keep it a bean. But I mean, something I help. You know, I feel like if you pay for my, you know, if I do that, then I expect for you to pay for like a, you know, a cut or some shit.
Yeah, if I had it, I mean,
if I got it,
yeah. But I don't, you know, I got it maybe to get, you know, it done like maybe like not every fucking month, maybe like every month and a half. You know.
Yeah, like if you need it done before I can get it, you need to get it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like, I mean, financially right now, I'm not in the state to be able to pay for, you know, extra stuff like that. So I don't feel like I should be in something until I can have some extra income to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're cool with not, you know, if that's not your expectation, then even better.
Yeah.
You know? So you got to meet people that's cool with where you at. We got to talk about Malik Beasley before we get up out of here, though. Malik Beasley, an NBA vet, has made over $60 million in his career in the NBA. Has racked. Well, first off, I don't know what to call him, but he is the jackass of the week, I would say. He allegedly betting on NBA games.
Yes,
is in you know, a lawsuit or a federal investigation of him betting point shaving.
Well, there are a lot of clips, a lot of videotape going, especially his last shot of the season. If you can go back and look at it, well, I should say last play of the season, where it is suspected that he was point shaving. For you don't know, point shaving is when you intentionally play bad in order for your team to lose the game. Why would that be lucrative? Because you placed a bet on your team to lose for XYZ, or you had them to score this many points. XYZ doesn't really matter, but then you would win the bet by helping yourself win the bet.
Yeah,
which is fucking illegal.
So, and then he has racked up a lot of debt with other people in the lawsuit. So he's racked up a lot of debt from a lot of different places, from like a celebrity barbershop, from his sports management, from a loan, from his apartment complex, and from a dentist. Like, racked up some money that he has to pay back and ain't paid back as an NBA player. Now he's in this gambling shit. It's all coming together. This is a testament to don't lose out on dollars trying to make pennies.
Yeah,
because the contract he's about to get from the Pistons was probably gonna outweigh anything. He's gonna be able to pay off them debts.
Yes,
because he was gonna get the bag.
Yeah,
because he was on a 1-year deal, and he, man, what led the league, was second in the league in 3-pointers made.
Yeah, when there's no pressure on him, he makes a lot of shots.
Right. So, any more takes on Malik Beasley?
I'm gonna just say I think it's very scumbag, just a point shave. If they need to prove that, of course. So I'm gonna say that. But I mean, some of the videos, especially the last game of the season, considering you look at where the points were and you know what was alleged that he bet.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty disgusting to say or to see, I should say.
Facts.
But yeah.
Man, hey man, I'm not gonna throw smoke on your name until you found guilty. But hey man, it's not looking pretty.
No.
But. Man, be on the lookout for it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe always to the workshop, man. There's always work to be done. Check out, we about to have some new merch drop. We about to have an event with partner with our dog Loud Kicks. August 9th, raffles in the city. So be on the lookout for that. Come see us if you've been wanting to get on the workshop. This may be your time to come in and get some shit off your chest, you know. Do I have anything before we get about it?
See Superman this weekend. Free promo. I'm a big fan of DC Superman coming out this weekend. And shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to everybody supporting. I fuck with y'all.
You think it's gonna be packed at the Superman first weekend? Yeah, I might just wait on it.
Yeah.
I might just. But I mean, I don't know. I like premieres too, so we'll see.
I might do a matinee.
Yeah, matinee during in the week.
Yeah,
you know, pull up at 1 o'clock. But it's summertime, so the kids might be out. But
not at the movies. They gotta have somebody take them.
Yeah. Okay. And just like that, we out.
Never too late.